Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and gals, and all non-binary pals. It is Thursday, June 12th, 2025. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the broadcast. Hope you're having a great start to your Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the one, the only, the second Irish Panda. How you doing today, everybody? It is great to be back. Had a nice few days off and back, rested, relaxed, and you might see something a little different on the corner of the screen right there. Got to get my directions right there. Yes, if you look, you will see 12-hour birthday bash coming up on June 28th. Yes, it is going to be my birthday. It is going to be my 6th birthday on June 28th, and I'm celebrating it with a 12-hour birthday stream. I have been planning this for a few days now, and I think we've got everything in place. Everything's ready to go, and it is going to be one heck of a time. So more to come in the coming weeks. I'm going to keep that up there for now while I stream, and yeah. Like I said, getting things in place, getting plans set. My beard is all crooked and cockeyed. Poking me. So yes, like I said, got things planned out, and it's going to be a fun time. I'm not going to say what I'm going to be doing just yet, but you'll see in the coming days. I'm not going to keep it a surprise for too much longer. I'm going to have a whole video coming out on my YouTube channel, and I'll put it up here as well, about what you can expect in a couple weeks on my birthday stream. But let's not worry about that now, because we are here to get into some hush hush. So before we do that, let's go over the house rules. Number 1, be respectful. 2, no backseating. 3, while this version is stream friendly, there still may be intense scenarios. Discretion is advised. 4, for the duration of my Hush Hush playthrough, please avoid any spoilers in regards to Peanut's route. We have one more date left with her, so hopefully we can get that in the next few days. 5, make friends, and 6, be cool. All right, we went over the rules. Let's go to the Hush Hush screen. And there you see it right down in the corner there. Okay, July 22nd morning. Let me just make sure that okay, desktop audio is on. Oh, hey, look at that. We got Peanut in town too. I think there are a bunch of messages I need to get to. Give me one moment. I just want to make sure it sounds. I'm paranoid about this. Excellent, we have sound. Okay. While I'm doing that, let's just go over here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of messages to get to. So, let's start off with Peanut. Hey, good morning. Just a daily reminder that you're ridiculously awesome and amazing and just the right amount of badass. Also, you're just unreasonably hot. Like, it doesn't even make sense. You're perfect. I like your butt a whole lot. Now get out there and make this day your B word. You know what I'm talking about. Rhymes with pitch. Oh yeah. Have a great day. Hugs and kisses. Aww. Mystic, what have you got for me? Well, things are definitely hitting the fan now. At this point, you may be noticing a rather disturbing trend. Your dark options, the ones meant to test your morality and all that, maybe notice them becoming easier. Like, you don't need much in terms of skill in order to pick them. I can feel our pair of friends leaning on board now, heavily. The storm is rolling in. The storm that's rolling in is evidence. Of that I'm certain. I think at least one of them really wants you to rack up some points on Team Shadow. I haven't so far. Thing is, I can't really tell what choosing them will do. All my visions show you leaving Subrosa successfully, even if you dip your toe into the shadow pool. Light or shadow, the game looks the same. I think that may be truly I think there may truly be other paths though. but that may not come down to light or shadow, or either into, or holy shit, I can read, I swear to God, or not entirely at least. I'll keep looking, but I feel like you're not expected to find all the secrets you're searching for. If you do, something will change. Ah. These are the worst fortunes ever. I'll have your refund, but well, you know, more tomorrow. Good luck. Cheers. Yeah, they're free. Okay, we got 4 of my Destin girls now. Well, what have you got to say? So, I have an idea. Uh-oh. Please tell me if you think it's a bad idea. Because, well, it sort of feels like a bad idea. That's exactly what I want. But that's exactly why I want to do it. They come over to my house this afternoon. Oh, okay. And I would like to spend time with you. Alone. Like, alone? That sound fun on Monday the 22nd this afternoon? You can bring friends along if you think it would be more fun to play board games or something. I'd love to spend some time with you alone. Oh good. I'm just gonna be honest, my heart is racing while typing this out to you. But again, I think it's because, well, it's not allowed. Of course it's allowed. And I want to break the rules, at least this one time. So drop by, and remember, if no one answers the door, I may have just fallen asleep. Don't give up, pretty please. See you on Monday the 22nd, so see you this afternoon. Okay, we got a date with Elle. Hello, this is an automated message from Serena, your smart home data assistant, Dadass. Someone's using the speech-to-text feature to send you a message. Here's what they're saying. Prrrr. Hey. Hey. You're a good human. Thank you. You made me feel really special. I want you to pet me like that again. Ooh. Thank you for being such a good human. From the happiest kitty ever. Can't wait until next time. Bye-bye. Best message ever. Hey, so here's the part where I invite you out on a date. Like, you want a smooch and junk? You never know. I'm free tonight if you are. Honestly, the rest of the week is looking dicey for me. So want to go somewhere fancy for a little while before we skip to the good part back to my place? Tonight it is at that fancy place on 3rd. Okay, so I got 2 dates today. Sweet. Awesome. Sounds, well, expensive. I think I'm good for it. But if you treat me, I'll be sure to treat you later on. Hint. Geez, you get to see me in a fancy dress. Ha ha ha. See you tonight. Hey, sweet cheeks. How's Sweet treating you? Listen, I'd like to talk more about what happened last time, and maybe clue you in on why I've been such a disaster. You're free for dinner on the 23rd? Where do you want to meet? 23rd? Yeah, I can do that. How about I take you to the winery? Give the fancy date thing a try. Are you serious? You're gonna take me up the hill? No fooling? Gosh, I gotta get dressed. I've gotta do my hair. This is gonna be so great. I'm gonna clean up and impress you. You'll see. Yes, winery! I think she's happy. Okay, that is everybody. So let's take a quick look at the schedule here. Okay, so I've got a date the 23rd with Cassie. Date today in the afternoon with Elle. And a date later this evening with Eero. Oh, what's this? Sorry, I'm just looking through somebody's Twitter right now. No, I didn't click on that. Go away. And what's this? Okay. Sorry about that. Someone was just... Someone put up a post on Twitter saying, ask me about my favorite flower girl. I don't need to ask you because I know a lot about her. Anyway, on to it. Let's go see what Peanut's doing in town. Walking through downtown, you notice that the streets are somewhat less busy than usual. Despite the relative lack of parking spots, the number of tourists seems oddly low. The answer to this mystery comes when you turn down 2nd Street and are met with a series of blockades and a sign that says "Street closed for filming." Strolling another block, you finally discover where the crowds of people have gone. They appear to be clustered near the edge of a film set. Sure enough, you spot a sign that says, "Caution, filming in progress. Producers and crew apologize for any inconvenience." Peeking over the crowd, you see what appears to be 2 actors engaging in an emotional scene. There's a dog in a reindeer costume. Fake snow letters the sidewalk. Oh, they're filming a Hallmark Christmas movie, are they? You decide to skip the crowd and continue on. You pass by several more closed-off areas filled with trailers and fencing and faux police tape. Suddenly you hear a familiar voice call out to you.
Hey, over here!
Yeah.
Look at me!
Just as I thought, this is definitely a Hallmark Christmas movie. They all have the same plot, you know. You turn towards the voice and see Peanut running towards you. At least you think it's Peanut. She's dressed as a Christmas elf?
Hi, how's it going?
Oh,
What's up?
cutest Christmas elf
new?
ever. Not much, you. I think there's a shelf somewhere that's missing its occupant. Huh, my exact fetish. Never thought I'd see the day.
Is that your way of saying that you'd like to have me in the room with you? Constantly staring, silently judging?
Yes.
Because real talk, those elfy shelfy dolls give me the bad tingles. Nothing like adding an unblinking voyeur to your house to celebrate the holidays, right? Anyway, that's probably enough pretending that everything is normal. Shall we address the elf-elephant in the room?
Haha! Yes, please. Your adorable puns do nothing to distract from my quest for answers. True story, I almost wore the same outfit today. Man, that would have been embarrassing.
Aha, nice. That's the spirit. Honestly, that's an approach to science, life, and relationships that everyone should have. But the reason for the seasonal outfit is because, drumroll, this is a costume for a movie.
That's what I figured.
That's right. Plain old Peanut is officially an extra actress movie person. I've got lines to memorize and a makeup person and everything. I actually got hired to do a bunch of setup for the filming. Blocking the streets, handing out water, a bunch of non-union stuff. But when the director spotted me eating a sandwich, she declared I was a heavenly elf, and I simply must help save Christmas. I'm so glad I sought to eat that sandwich. It was catering for the crew, and I technically wasn't allowed to have any. But you just can't keep me away from cute little egg salad sandwiches.
Oh my god, did you actually say sandwiches? You did. Congratulations, Peanut. That's hilarious and an awesome opportunity. Sounds like the director's a bit egg-centric. Yet again, crime pays.
Oh, you guessed right. She is very, very small and very, very bitey. That's a weird word to use, but I feel like it's accurate. Sharp teeth, too many for her mouth, really combative.
Also, she's a shark.
But of course she must be a genius, because she recognized my talent from across the room while I was stuffing my face. Anyway, long story short, after some quick and rather alarming measurements taken, we whipped up this little number, and now I'm Chestnut, Santa's little helper.
That's something only I will find funny. Tell me more about the alarming measurements. So what exactly is this movie about? Sorry, can't help myself. Chestnut, little helper? You know.
Huh? What are you confused about?
Peanut looks down at her cleavage for a moment, then looks back at you with shocked mischief.
Oh! You naughty person, you.
Yeah, I'm on the naughty list.
Look, just because Chestnut has a bit more holiday cheer than the other elves doesn't mean she's not the best darn present wrapper in the workshop.
That's true.
And I don't think it would have gone over well with movie audiences if they called her Chesty, Santa's well-endowed helper. That's an entirely different movie, you loon. Don't you be making fun of Chestnut's chestnuts. Oh, and I get to work with a golden retriever. Did you see him? His name is Mary, like Merry Christmas.
Tell me more about these alarming measurements. So what exactly is this movie about? Tell me more about these alarming measurements.
Oh, wow. They were super thorough. Like, why do you need to measure my tongue? Kind of thorough. They took measurements for my forehead, the length of my toes. They even measured that little spot on your back, you know?
Peanut pats her back just above her buttocks.
That spot where people get tattoos and then wear super low-cut jeans or whatever. Apparently, there might be a girl power scene where the lead actress goes out with a bunch of elves for Christmas tattoos. On paper, it sounds really suggestive, but the director has assured us it will be tasteful, which sort of makes it sound worse. Anyway, for taking 1,000,000 measurements, so far it doesn't appear to have resulted in much costume, in terms of overall volume.
Yeah, I see. I see this.
Still super cute. 10 out of 10. Would be measured again. By the way, make sure to stay away from the snow they're spraying on the street. It's very chemical-y.
Thought about that. So what exactly is this movie about?
It's super fun, actually. It's not like a big budget Hollywood thing. It's one of those little soap opera movies for soccer moms.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The story is about this man and woman who meet in a small town by chance. They're both there on business. They hit it off.
Like every Hallmark Christmas movie.
Turns out, the guy is Santa's lawyer. Or his accountant. Something administrative. Guy wears a bunch of suits. But she lost all belief in Santa Claus a long time ago because she asked him for a pair of figure skates, but wound up plunging into a frozen lake on Christmas Day when she got them.
Okay, that's a twist I didn't see coming.
But it turns out, Santa knew she was going to fall in and gave her the skates anyway because if he hadn't, she wouldn't have discovered her love of pottery and intense business negotiations. There's a trial. The guy almost drowns in the lake but is saved by the Christmas dog. There's a drug cartel working behind the scenes for some reason. It's so bonkers and insane and tone deaf, and I love it. And we'll watch it 1,000 times in my PJs with a bowl of ice cream. The magic of cinema, I tells ya. Oh, and if I can, I'll try to sneak you some desserts from the catering truck. I don't know what they put in their cheesecake, but it is good.
Sounds like you're having a blast here.
I definitely am. Honestly, I can't even believe I'm getting paid for all this. It's such a fun opportunity.
Yeah, how much you getting?
Feels like no matter which way you measure it, this is a lucky day to be Peanut. And hey, before I forget, I want to thank you.
For what?
Honestly, I would never have had the nerve to accept an offer to do this. Pretty crazy thing if it weren't for you.
Aww.
It's been such a wacky summer. Working all these weird jobs, getting into all kinds of weird situations. But every time I've gotten nervous or felt like hiding from the adventure, boom! There you are! Being all wonderful and supportive and funny. Just the
And
fact
sexy.
I've seen you today, like this, means I know for sure it's going to be a great day.
No lingering fears of a peanut disaster happening? You give me way too much credit. I'm just nice to a gal who's nice to me. I mean, do we kiss now? I mean, that's what happens in those movies, right?
None. I mean, I already knocked over a huge row of motorcycles an hour ago.
Oh, Peanut.
Oh, I forgot to mention that there's this biker gang in the movie. At first they look like bad guys, but they wind up pulling Santa's sleigh.
It's a Sons of Anarchy Christmas.
Anyway, I thought people would get mad, but they mostly scolded the camera guy because there wasn't coverage on the shot. But no one got mad at me, and now they're working it into the script. I might get residuals. I tell ya, this whole acting thing, playing pretend professionally, it's wild. Anyway, I'll keep on talking and talking about myself if you let me. How are you doing? how's it going? For real.
Having a great day. Nothing's getting me down. Honestly, dealing with a bunch of serious stuff. Not sure how it's going to work out. Still thinking about last week.
Yay, that's the best kind of day to have.
Well, Marcia said thinking about last week.
I mean, I usually point out that the force of gravity has not ceased affecting you, and that down is relative whenever someone says something like that. But not today. Today, Peanut is just happy that her friend is having a great day. And that's me. Well, I should get back to it. I'm due on set in 30 minutes, and the director is always nicest to the people who show up earliest. Oh,
well, that's a good reason to go back.
Hey, before I go, I got a fortune cookie last night that had a really weird fortune in it. The fortune was a question instead of a prediction, and it just stuck with me for some reason. The question was, would you rather an enchanting mind, an alluring body, or an attractive spirit?
An attractive spirit.
What do you think? I wanted to know what your answer would be. Oh, really? Well, that's really interesting. I think that's a cool answer to pick. I couldn't decide what it meant, but it sounds like you're pretty confident. Though, truth be told, some of us aren't really lacking in any of those features.
Nope, that's true.
Oh, before I forget, I wanted to tell you something. I heard on the news today that the big yearly storm that hits Sub Rosa is expected to really pick up this week. Like, batten down the hatches type of stuff.
Yep, we're getting
I just
there.
wanted to offer, if you need, like, a storm buddy or something, I can zip over to your place in a heartbeat. Bonnie was saying she might check in with her friend Elle if things are looking a bit iffy, and she said if I had anyone that needs looking after, I should let them know. So this is me letting you know. You know, Peanut. Storm buddy, so you don't get frightened by yourself during the storm.
I have a cat. Thank you, though. I'm pretty sure I would have upper body strength, more upper body strength than you. Sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Well, if hunkering down to survive a catastrophic weather event is your idea of fun, who am I to second guess you?
Exactly.
But yeah, we'll make it fun. Maybe trivia or board games?
Yay!
Think about it. All right, well, time to fly, I think. Get it? Like Santa's foot. I'm super happy I got to see you, though. You're like my good luck charm. Or maybe I'm your bad luck charm. Either way, it
no,
balances
I'm your
out.
good luck charm.
Take care.
You too, Peanut. Peanut reaches out for a hug. Oh, you gotta hug her back. Peanut embraces you. She presses her hands to your back and breathes a deep sigh of contentment as you squeeze her back.
Have a good one. See you soon.
I mean,
Merry
if you don't
Christmas
hug Peanut, what are you
and
doing?
A Happy New Year.
Ho, ho, ho. Peanut blows you a kiss, then runs off down the closed streets. You head back to your car. The smell of fake snow is starting to make you a little dizzy, and you decide not to take your chances. Yeah, good call. Alright, we got an event downtown, we got an event at home. Let's go home. As you're driving through town, you get an unshakable sense that you should check in on Quill. You pull into the driveway and can see over the fence into the backyard that someone has dug a massive hole in the lawn. You rush over, suddenly imagining someone forcing Quill to dig her own grave, or worse, Quill forcing someone. You open the back gate and run through, only to come face to face with Quill holding some sort of box.
Oh, hello.
Hey Quill, what are you doing?
Do you mind carrying this inside?
Okay, what is
It's
it?
mine.
What is it? Quick question. This isn't a shallow grave of some kind, is it? How on earth did you find that thing?
It's a box, silly.
Oh.
Not a potato at all.
Oh, I didn't think it was a potato.
Hurry! I don't like the rain, and neither does the box.
You help Quill carry the box inside. She even wipes her paws on the welcome mat before sitting down on a chair in the living room. She eyes the box She eyes the box suspiciously, reverently. She seems quite taken with it.
I know what you're thinking. This box doesn't have Quill's name on it. How can it be hers?
That's exactly what I'm
Very rude
thinking.
of you to think that, but I like you a lot, so it's okay. But I would like you to note that my name could be written on the inside.
I mean, she has a point.
Let's assume it's true. In which case, it's only one of the very interesting things inside this box. So we need to get in there, so we can convince that stuff to come out here, where we are. Are you following?
I'm confused. Did you know this box was back there? Yeah, I'm following. You're not moving fast. It's easy. Making the most sense you've ever made.
Good point. I go really slow when I sit down. I guess you could say it stops me in my tracks.
I guess so.
I'm pretty sure I know where the key is. but it's in the hardest place a key could ever possibly be to find it. If you can help me guess where it is, and help me open the box, I'll share what's inside with you. Okay, do it. Use your brain. You get one guess.
Is the key somewhere there's lots of water? Is the key tied to a dog or something? The key is inside the box, isn't it?
Yes! Oh, good job! You're a smart kitty. So now that we know where the key is, do you think we can open it?
I think so. How am I supposed to open it without a key? You cautiously grab both sides of the box lid. You cautiously grab both sides of the box lid, making sure you have a tight grip. Then you twist and pull with all your strength. This causes the lock to fail and you break the box wide open, causing money to go flying everywhere.
Whee! Fun!
Quill pauses the bills as they float to the ground, while you look inside the box. Inside you find, taped to the side, a small plushy mouse with the word Quill scrawled on the bottom. You free the mouse and hand it to Quill.
Oh, good! Thank you. Okay, you can have the rest. This is what I thought I smelled in here.
Well, her name was in it, so...
Bye.
Quill leaves before you can ask any questions. So instead, you just gather up the money and count it. There's $10,000 in the box. You pocket it, and leave the box next to the fireplace, not fully sure what to make of it. Then you leave and carry on with your day. 10 grand in there. How? How? Okay, we got the date with Elle. Yeah, let's go on our date with Elle. Driving to Elle's house, there's a suspicious number of birds watching you. Oh, I love this part. They might not be watching you, but on the other hand, they might be. For a brief moment, you consider what the long-term effects of being exposed to a kitty girl in your house might be. But you do your best to push those concerns down. Sure enough, excuse me. As you're pulling into Elle's driveway, you can see her on the front sidewalk talking to the birds. You see her with her hands raised, speaking happily to a tree in her front yard, with several birds looking down at her. You then briefly consider if she's talking to the tree. Shaking the thought from your head, you climb out of your car and slowly approach Elle, a little perplexed by the coincidence. She gives you a big smile as you approach, but puts a finger to her mouth indicating to stay quiet.
Hello. Sorry, I'll be with you in just a moment. I think I finally made progress with Sweet Pea.
Elle turns back to the birds and whistles softly. When she speaks, her voice is even softer and more airy than usual.
That's right. It's an extra special day today. I brought company to watch you. I think, given all the circumstances, you should definitely give flying a try today. That big blue sky could use a few more feathers, and yours are just lovely. Won't you give it a try?
One of the birds ruffles its feathers. It wobbles its head back and forth in what you can only describe as a seriously committed headbang. Then the bird takes off from the branch. You watch in amazement as the bird flies down to the fence post nearest Elle, landing for just a moment, before flapping back into the air to flutter just in front of Elle. Pure amazement and joy light on Elle's face.
Yes! You did it! You did it!
There's a moment where you almost expect the bird to land on Elle's hand, perhaps to break into song, before it flutters a little further away and flies back up to the tree. Then it settles back down and resumes its bird-like nonchalance. Elle jumps for joy, clapping her hands gently together.
did you see? Sweet Pea did it! I'm so proud. I've been coming out here every day and encouraging him. I have all these little bird feeders out, see? But I never see him using them. I was worried he was a late bloomer and too afraid to fly. But he gave it his all, and look what happened. Yay! I especially love all the little birds in that tree in particular, because my grandmother planted it when she was young. We call it our family tree.
Makes sense.
Oh my word, I got so caught up in the moment, I haven't offered you a beverage or to take your coat or anything. Oh, would you care to come inside?
Good afternoon, Elle. You're looking shiny and happy today. Well, I mean, if I was stuck in a tree and you came to encourage me, I'd jump too. I'd love some water, thanks.
Don't be silly. You shouldn't jump off trees. You're not a bird.
I'm not gonna
If you
break
were
out
a
into
bird,
song.
I would be happy to feed you sunflower seeds and encourage your flying. I bet you'd be a wonderful bird.
Motivation went up, motivation went up. Oh my god, look at all those beautiful stats. Elle hooks her arm in yours and hugs your elbow as you walk together. She looks up at the birds and sighs.
I'm sure a lot of people look up at birds and desire very much to be one. To be free to fly wherever you want.
I mean, you gave me that wonderful soliloquy earlier.
But every time I think about it, I get a little nervous, to be honest. Imagine a poor bird with narcolepsy.
Oh god, no.
Sometimes I fall asleep on my walks. Can you imagine a poor bird falling asleep while flying?
Oh god.
So I'm content to give them seeds and let them do the flying for me. At least for now.
You'd be a great bird. We just have to rig up a parachute or something. Well, I don't know about you, but that little bird looked like he thought you were pretty darn special. I think your birds better stop bragging about their flying powers. Also stop pooping on my car.
Well, I may have been pretending that very thing was true. So either you caught me, or it's true.
I think it's true. As you reach the front door to Elle's house, she pauses, stopping in her tracks and staring at the door quietly. For a moment, you wonder if she's having a spell and falling asleep. But a deep sigh signals she's just considering something. Something wrong, Elle? Doors, I mean, what the heck, right? Elle looks over to you. Her eyes have a deep, thoughtful look.
No, not exactly. I've never had someone over before. By yourselves, I mean. Just family, servants, service people. I've
What a lonely
never
life.
been alone in my house with someone before. I feel a little overwhelmed.
What a lonely life. I say that as a person who enjoys living by himself, so. Do you want to sit outside instead? You're the boss here, Elle. It's your choice what happens next. I mean, being alone has been a major goal of mine for a while. Okay, that's a good one. Elle's eyes widen in surprise. She turns her face away slightly and blushes.
Mine too. Let's go inside.
Let's. Walking inside, the overwhelming pinkness of the room strikes you right away. I love that picture in the background of Elle and Beverly. There are pink curtains and pink furniture. There are strawberry throw pillows and magenta curtains. The unmistakable smell of cookies and tea fills the room, and your eye catches a negligee in the corner, likely hung to dry and temporarily forgotten about.
Here we are. My house. You'll have to forgive the decor. The interior decorator my family hired took a few of the themes a bit too far.
Yeah, I'd say they did.
But please, make yourself at home. Can I interest you in any cookies or afternoon tea? Don't worry, the cookies are from Bonnabelle's.
That's why they smell so good.
Smell is an air freshener I use.
Ah.
I feel a bit deceitful about it,
I would
actually.
love some tea and cookies. Wish I could wrap Bonbell up in a bow and take her home. Nah, if you buy air fresheners that smell like freshly cooked steak, you might have a problem.
Wonderful. I'll go fetch them. I got out the fine china for today. I hope you enjoy tea parties.
I should tell you about the last one I had.
I honestly adore them. I've even thought about getting a cat, just so I could have some company for one. I'll be right back.
Elle returns with a tray of cookies, 2 cups, and a teapot. She gently pours you a cup of tea. She pours you a cup and sets your cookie on its own saucer. She hums a soft melody to herself as she does. Her loveliness is hard to ignore. So, how'd things go after Dorian's party? You didn't tell me how things went with Dorian after you pranked him. You seem happier than usual.
You know, I think I feel a little happier today. Lots of things have been changing since Dorian's birthday. After Dorian told everyone to leave, he practically dragged me into our family's private room. He was furious. I don't think I've ever seen him so angry in all my life. But to be fair, I don't think anyone has ever embarrassed him so much either.
Person's tickling my leg.
So he probably had every right to be angry.
You don't sound particularly concerned about it. Oh, that sucks. That was quite the prank, Elle. Sisters should definitely push their brothers into pools of water on their birthday.
I can't say that I am. Which is interesting, because I have a long habit of doing my best to make sure Dorian doesn't get mad at me. As you know, I had been drinking.
Yeah, I might have facilitated in that.
Due to the bad influence of my date, I'm sure you're aware.
Wasn't me.
And Dorian screamed and yelled at me for the better part of half an hour.
Jesus.
But every time he got mad, I started laughing.
Which only made
For
him
the
mad.
first time, he seemed so silly. Like I had made a mime upset, or a party clown. And the more I laughed, the more upset he got. Until he just gave up. He tried to send me home, but I told him I was going to go get cheeseburgers instead.
There you go.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. I don't have any experience drinking. Does getting drunk make you crave junk food?
Oh, yes. I mean, when you do it well enough, you're not sure. But I often find wrappers and pizza boxes in funny spots, so...
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, good. Because I've been mostly forbidden from eating those kinds of food, and I thought it was peculiar that I wanted to eat them so badly. Anyway, a long story short, I haven't spoken to Dorian since. And I feel pretty happy about it.
Good.
For the first time since I can remember, I don't feel worried about checking in with him, or being worried he'll disapprove of what I'm doing. It's a good feeling.
Good.
Thank you for helping make it happen.
My pleasure. Don't thank me, thank alcohol.
And mine.
Elle smiles shyly at you and blushes. She straightens her skirt for lack of something else to do with her hands. Elle reaches over and picks up a cup of tea.
Here you are. I hope you like English tea, because...
Elle is interrupted as she catches her foot on the leg of her coffee table.
Oh!
She drops the cup and saucer into your lap, and your crotch is introduced to the fine feeling of fresh English tea.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry!
Not your fault. Elle grabs a tea towel and begins to pat your crotch. Pat down your crotch. Oh. You pull away, but the close quarters of the couch make it impossible to dodge. Elle squeezes and pats your crotch for 3 entire seconds, then realizes what she's doing.
Oh no! I'm sorry! Oh gosh!
You quickly take the towel from her to continue the cloth-based fondling on your own. And Elle quickly gets to her feet and cries. She runs from the room, her hands covering her face. A door closes, and you can hear her sobbing in the next room. Luckily, English tea involves a healthy dose of milk, and the temperature on your privates can best be described as uncomfortably warm rather than scalded junk. You do your best to dry yourself, but there's a surprising amount of tea in that cup. Also, 2 lumps of sugar means things are already getting sticky. You walk over to the door where Elle disappeared and knock softly. You can hear Elle sobbing.
Please go. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so slow and useless and clumsy.
You're none of those things, Elle.
Please just go.
Elle, don't be so hard on yourself. It was just an accident. Excuse me, miss. I was hoping for more tea. The first one was exhilarating. Elle, you're not slow, useless, or clumsy. You're beautiful, wonderful, and clumsy. You hear a small laugh interrupting her sobs. After a few sniffs, and a cry laughs.
I suppose 1 in 3 isn't too bad. Sorry.
I mean, honestly, she needs none of those to me, but
a few moments. When the thing you fear most will happens, it can really get you down.
that's true.
Oh dear, look at your pants. I didn't burn you, did I?
No, I'm good, Elle. It's okay. This isn't tea. Clearly, I wet myself. Well, thank you for not drawing attention to it. Elle takes a moment to dab her eyes, delicately snogging a few tears to save her mascara.
Okay, as long as you're okay. We should throw those into the wash, just so you're not marinating in tea.
Might be a good idea.
I'll see if there's something I can give you to cover yourself.
Elle disappears for a short time, searching her house, but she returns empty-handed.
I'm afraid I don't have much for pants that will fit you. Here, come here.
I didn't think so.
It might be best if you just wrap a blanket around yourself while I wash your clothes. Here, sit here on the bed and get under the covers and take your pants off.
I thought you'd never ask. If this was all an elaborate play, I'm gonna have words with you. Okay, thanks.
Elaborate? I don't get what you mean, but I'm sure it's very funny.
That one just went right over her head. Elle smiles and turns her back so you can change. You remove your personal effects from your pockets and hand her your pants and underwear. As Elle leaves to throw them in the wash, you wrap a blanket around yourself. It's satin and feels kind of amazing. She returns and sits on the bench seat at the foot of her bed.
So, I suppose we should continue our small talk. It feels like that was hours ago. I feel almost out of breath. Where should the conversation go from here?
They're supposed to turn real bad next week, hey? Are these satin? These feel amazing.
Yes, the awful storm hits every year. And every year it ruins my garden, my birdhouses, everything. But I don't want to talk about the weather.
Okay.
Do you mind if we talk about private things? There's so many things I want to talk about with you. But they're all... my family would call them inappropriate. And I'm terrible at making friends, and I'm awful at conversation, and I don't know how to bring things up like this, and...
You shift closer to her and ever so slowly lean in to kiss her. There's a moment where she stops talking, surprised by your sudden closeness. You hang precariously close, seeking permission. Elle hesitates for a moment. She pulls back. But then she leans in slowly as well and kisses you. The two of you softly make out for almost a minute. You gingerly open your mouth and coax her Oh, okay. The two of you softly make out for almost a minute. You gingerly open your mouth and coax her delicate tongue from hers. When you finish, you lean away and look at her. She stares at you with a dreamy expression and smiles.
I think you're okay with private feelings.
Yeah, I'd say I am.
I want to ask you some things, but first, I would like you to ask me whatever you want. It'll help me decide what to ask you, so ask me whatever you're comfortable answering. Just to warn you, though, I may chicken out. I'll try not to, though.
Are you inexperienced in love?
Oh my, very much so.
Oh my, very much so, yes. Oh god, did he die horribly? Oh my god, oh my, very much so, yes. That's the same vibe.
Until I met you, I had never really even kissed anyone. My family impressed upon me to wait until marriage.
Often you read romance novels. Have you ever watched a mature movie? Do you want to make out?
We were forbidden from watching such shows when I was growing up.
Yeah, but now you're an adult, so...
I much prefer romance novels. So far, so good. I feel confident.
What's your favorite fantasy?
Oh, this one is sort of fun. Well, I mean, I don't think it's embarrassing. I think it's sort of intimate.
Nothing wrong with that.
See, because of my narcolepsy, I can't really take baths. There's a chance that if I spend any amount of time in one, I could fall asleep and drown. But I want very badly to take one, so bad that I have fantasized a solution. Someday, I want to take a bath with someone. And if I fell asleep, they would hold me and keep me safe and kiss me in my sleep.
Elle's eyes stare off into the distance as she sighs a long and heavy sigh.
That would be heaven for me. Okay, I would like to ask you some questions now.
Go for it.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, you can ask me anything. Okay, but I'm gonna be imagining stuff about the things you've told me. Forgive me if I get distracted. Elle blushes again, and for a moment she hides her smile behind her hands. After a moment, she giggles.
This feels so odd and rude and weird, but I like the feeling. Are you a virgin?
Ha! No. In spirit. Well, that didn't give me much at all.
I don't think that counts. But who am I to say? I'm not fully versed on how to do it myself.
Want to learn?
So next question. Do you think I'm
Oh, God,
attractive?
absolutely, yes.
Like, I know you think I'm pretty, but... I mean, like... Do you think I'm... sexy?
You're the most attractive person I've ever met. I can't stop thinking about you. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're at please let me be your love slave. Confidence is sexy, you know. You're on your way there now.
Really?
There we go.
Do you mean that?
100%.
I've never felt that way about myself. I have no idea what you see in me, but I'm very happy you feel that way. Okay, last question.
I can keep going with all this all day.
Are you seeing anyone else right now?
I'm seeing like 4 other people. No, 5, 6, 7. Holy crap. I'm a bit of a man whore.
I mean, are there other girls or guys that you're with?
Hold on a second. I gotta clip that. No, Chewie, we're not frozen. We're creating a clip. I have other people I'm seeing right now. I'll tell you, but if it's doubt in your mind that wants to know, don't feed it. You're better than that.
Oh. You're right. I give a lot of attention to my doubts and fears. And that question, are them being hungry?
Exactly.
There are better questions to ask. Sorry, I know those questions are odd.
No, not at all.
I've been so sheltered all my life.
Good to ask him.
I feel like I've been in a birdcage. A round one with no hiding spots, hanging in the middle of the room. And every moment I spend with you, I feel that cage open just a bit. All this time we've spent together, it's meant so much to me. Everything about you is so alluring to me. You make me want to pull pranks on my brother.
Yay!
To drink wine, to drink beer, to mix them together
girl, don't
and
do
drink
that.
them anyway.
Don't do that.
The last few weeks, I've wanted to wear mismatched socks. Every single thing that my family has controlled about me, I want to smash it and throw it in the bin. You have made me excited and hopeful and powerful.
Yay!
My family would never let me date. And now, I want to choose who I love. I want to choose who I'm with. I want you. So, will you go steady with me? What's the right expression?
Yes, of course. Kiss her. I can't, Elle. I just can't. Kiss her! Damn right. You lean over and begin to kiss her. She raises her hands and softly places them on your cheeks. Elle's kisses grow more and more passionate as she hesitantly begins to French kiss you. There's an innocent awkwardness to it. Every moment you feel she doesn't quite know what to do with her hands, or her tongue, or with yours. She pulls back for a moment.
Is this okay?
It's more than okay.
Are you enjoying this?
Kiss her more. She allows you to answer her question by kissing her. She sighs and relaxes into your embrace. Everything about her is soft. You press against her, feeling the warmth of her body envelop you. Finally, Elle stops to catch her breath and gently touches your cheek.
I want you.
Elle takes your hand for a moment and says,
I think I might. Listen, if I fall asleep, and if...
and she fell asleep. Suddenly, Elle gets a distant look. Her eyes become immediately drowsy and she falls asleep. You sit back. For a moment, you're not sure what to do. You start by gently tickling her ribs, then her foot. Sure enough, she doesn't rouse. You're not sure how long you have until she wakes up. Okay, we gotta search out for clues. We're good. We won't ruin her affection level with us. Well, get up from bed and begin searching her house. A quick search of the house yields several things of note, but you're not sure you have time to check them all. In her bedroom, you find her diary along with a stack of papers marked urgent and confidential. In the living room, you find a safe behind a picture frame. It looks decently high-tech, but doable. What do you do? Check the papers in her room. As quietly and delicately as you can, you remove the papers and her diary from the drawer, and sit and read them. You quickly scan her diary to see if there's anything inappropriate, anything important readily apparent. Oh, I didn't mean to say inappropriate. Whoopsie. Shit, we're already an hour into this? Oh, crap. There are a lot of recent entries about you. Some talk about how kind and interesting you are. Some of them about how nice your butt is. Oh, well, thank you. There's one entry that just has the word intimacy and marriage underlined. Most of the earlier entries before you came to town seem unimportant. Elle complains about Dorian a few times, and a few that praise Bonnibel's cookies. There's one entry that describes a dream Elle has, where she and Bonnibel kissed. She seems to have liked it, but found it confusing. Diary only goes back a year, so you move on to the papers. Inside the sealed folders, you find a number of medical records. They appear to be related to Elle's narcolepsy. It Elle has taken a number of different medications to manage her symptoms. She also sees a number of specialists. You find a referral from one doctor to another, apparently with slightly different specialty. The oldest among these docs actually appears to contain more of a psychological assessment. When Elle was very young, only 5 or 6 years old. Now we're getting to the bad shit. At the top of the report it says, in concurrence with reported symptoms and details unearthed during psychological evaluation, is the conclusion of this panel that patient Reed Eleanor suffers not from type 1 but type 2 narcolepsy. Symptoms consistent with severe neurological trauma as a result from a blow to the head. It is of the opinion of this panel that the step-sibling which incited the injury, Reed Dorian, should be temporarily removed from habitating the same environment as patient Reed Eleanor. Additional notes, trauma is consistent with blunt force trauma. The instrument used was likely a hammer or baseball bat. So Dorian, when he was younger, smacked Elle in the head with either a baseball bat or a hammer. You slide the papers aside and see another report underneath. Although E. Reed and D. Reed are not blood siblings, they seem to share a strong familial bond. Frequency of D. Reed's behavioral incidents have decreased by half since. Just then, Elle begins to stir. You quickly return the documents to their folder, replace them in their drawer, and sit down next to Elle before she comes to. You were doing this while you were naked the whole time, too. For a moment, Elle is confused. Her eyes dart around and blink, unseeing. Then recognition returns to her eyes, and she smiles and whispers,
You waited.
Absolutely. She begins to kiss you again.
Wait.
Okay.
If we keep going, we're going to...
How about I brush your hair for you? We can stop if you want. I'm happy just being here with you. Elle takes a moment to get her bearings. My back is itchy.
I'm sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry about.
I'm so nervous. Can we stop?
Yeah, of course, Elle. Let's take it slow. You mind if I relieve some stress?
May I watch you?
You lay back and work out the build-up tension by doing a few sit-ups and push-ups. Not what I was expecting, but Elle watches, fascinated. She claps her hands and counts out loud while you complete over 100 push-ups. Push-ups? I left my phone turned on. Mio, what's an ush up? I think you mean push-ups. When you're done, the two of you lie together on the bed and cuddle.
Thank you for stopping. I thought I was ready. I just need a little more time.
Of course, Elle. You and Elle hesitantly come together and lay with one another, a little unsure, for a long while. Time passes in a blur. Once Elle has fallen asleep, you quietly head out the front door. With my pants, I hope. Outside it's begun to rain. The birds are gone from their branches, hidden now. The drive back home feels a bit angsty, but otherwise fine. So now the rain is starting. Thank you for spending time with me. It was so wonderful. You are so caring and amazing. I wish you were here right now. I wish you were here now, holding me. I cherish every moment we're together. And I hope we can see each other soon. I'm ready. I'm ready to... Well, we'll find out, won't we? I'm so head over heels for you. I can't wait to see you again. Aww. Okay, let's see. We got 4 complete dates with L, 4 secrets. We're about to do our 3rd date with Iro, who looks like she's in a bad mood. Cassie's in a so-so mood. Why is Mio in a bad mood? But Quill's in a great mood. We got full affection with Fumi. Oh, we got full affection with Alpha. Yeah, we got full affection with Peanut. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go. I need to look something up just momentarily. I'm not taking a break just yet. I'm just gonna switch to my just chatting screen for now. While I leave this up here. Oh no, I didn't need to... Hold on. I just need to look up something quickly. Oop. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. All right. Let's come back over here. Let's go back to the game and let's go on our date with Iro. It's a quiet night as you're driving to the restaurant. There's a weird humidity in the air, but the breeze off the ocean is strangely cold. A few drops of water on your windshield suggest the weather might have secret plans for you, but for now, the clouds stay silent. As you round a corner, a car passes you in the opposite lane. You catch a glance in your rear-view mirror of the car doing a 180 turn and following you. You get a bad feeling. You turn down a side road just to see if they follow you. And it does. The car takes the same turn and seems to increase in speed. You hit the gas, looking for a good place to turn back, when suddenly you see flashing lights and hear a siren. The car behind you, it turns out, is a ghost car. It blares its siren only for a moment, but keeps its lights on. You pull over on the shoulder and wait. The police car pulls up behind you, but the cops don't exit the car for a long time. Finally, after almost 5 minutes of the police car looming behind you, you see the doors open. Out steps Fumi, and also an officer in a much fancier uniform than you expected. You only get a split-second look at the officer before he taps your window. The man is obviously much older than Fumi, and of Asian ancestry. His name tag says S. Kawase.
Good evening. Do you know why I pulled you over?
Good evening, officer. I have no idea. Was it speeding? I bet it was a speeding. It's always a speeding.
It's a small legal matter. I'm sure we can clear it up. Take a look back there. You see my partner?
Yeah, I know Fumi quite well.
That's Detective Suehanda. I understand the two of you know one another.
Yes, you could say that. I have a feeling this stop isn't about a traffic violation. Oh yes, Fumi and I are very well acquainted.
Yeah, that's my understanding too. Alright. Just a couple of quick questions, and we'll get you on your way. Do you know a young woman by the name of Cassie Caprice?
Yes, Cassie and I are pretty good friends. I think I better not say anything else. Yeah, she's my dealer.
I see. That's good to hear. That girl could use some friends with her best interests at heart.
He's not wrong.
She had a rough past.
You think?
I'd hate to see her life turned upside down again. You must be pretty popular with the ladies around town, yes?
And the guys.
According to witnesses, you've been seen around town with one Mio Faro. Oh, and also our city's most eligible millionaire, Elle Reed.
And a cat
Are
girl.
both of these women friends of yours too?
This is the strangest traffic stop ever. Yes, I know them. I also remember a night of passion with your detective over there. You have a point? Damn.
Oh, I would hope you know them. I don't know about you, Detective Suehanda, but I don't tend to make out with strangers.
I have made recent exceptions, sir. But for the most part, your point is clear.
Yeah, me.
Do you know a woman by the name of Miss Arson Desiree Kitagawa? And are you aware that she and Miss Cassie Caprice are involved in the transport and distribution of illegal narcotics?
This is starting to sound a bit entrapment-y. That's quite the accusation. About 10 miles per hour over the limit, that's about a $100 fine, yeah?
And that doesn't answer my question. Listen carefully. I'll lay it all out for you. You're on your way to a date. Yes? You're meeting a Miss Iro Kawase tonight.
Hey, you have the same name as her.
Good. Honesty. That's what I like to see. I've got witnesses that puts you around town with Miss Caprice.
Snitches get stitches is all I'm saying.
Interesting security footage from the mall. I've also gotten some first-hand accounts that you've been seeing Miss Kawase. Apparently, the two of you are quite intimate. Ring a bell?
You're Saji Kawase, Iro's father. More than just one. It's ringing a whole bell tower. Well, if you want to get technical, I've also been seeing Eli Kawase.
Why, yes, that's right. Nice to meet you. Generally, we're more careful with this information. But I feel like maybe it'll help you make the right decision here tonight. Miss Caprice is a CI, a criminal informant. She's helping us with a case, a big one. Wrote a big fish in her net. Maybe you're close to getting scooped in that net. Maybe you're not.
Well, I'm going to try to stay away from that net.
But here's what I know for sure. Starting tonight, you're going to stay away from my daughter. You're going to break things off with her. Let her down gently. And you're going to leave town.
Well, that I'm not going to do.
I'm going to bring Miss Caprice in. Hit her with trafficking, grand larceny, break and enter, possession with intent to distribute. It's a long list. Maybe a few things fall onto you too.
I understand. You have no idea what you're doing. I'm trying to help Iro.
I don't like repeating myself. So I'll try to make this really clear. Whatever little game you're playing with my family, it's over. The consequences are literally life and death. Now tell me you understand. Or here's where things begin to go bad.
I'll break things off with Arrow. You're making a mistake. I'm down for a bad time.
Good.
Officer Kawase looks to Detective Fumi and nods.
We're done here.
He turns to leave, and Fumi sticks her head into the passenger's window. She whispers urgently.
I don't know what all this personal garbage is between you and the chief, and I don't care. I still got your back. But don't screw up my investigation. I'll contact you soon.
Okie dokie. Fumi walks back to the police car, the sound of her heeled boots talking away with confident seriousness. A moment later, the police lights go out, and the ghost car pulls a U-turn and drives off. If you hurry, you can only be a little late for meeting Iro. You continue your drive to the restaurant, suddenly conscious of every other car on the road that might be following you. After a short drive, you get to the restaurant and park. Just as you're opening your car door, a motorcycle suddenly drives up beside you and parks. Even with her helmet on, you recognize Iro. She's wearing a bike jacket and a cute dress.
Hey! I saw you pulling in. I was doing laps around the block to kill time.
Yeah, sorry I'm late.
So, how are you doing?
You look great. I've been better, not gonna lie. I just had a weird encounter with a cop.
Yeah, sure. Don't even pretend that what I'm wearing matches or whatever. One problem with rainbow hair. It's hard putting together a matching ensemble.
I bet.
Combine that with riding leathers and a boss helmet, and I make Eli cry every time I leave the house. But you know, whatever. They're just clothes. They won't serve us without them. So do what you gotta do. Anyway, let's go.
Iro reaches over for your hand.
Careful. That's how you spread germs.
That's true. Iro blushes immediately and gently swings your arm as the two of you walk inside. Inside the restaurant, the atmosphere is intimate and warm. Live music is playing somewhere, and the smell of garlic and butter fills the room. Garlic butter. The maitre d' takes your name and immediately instructs you to follow them to your table. Goodbye. But her eyes are wandering around the rest of the room, taking it in.
Wow. You know, I've never eaten here before. I'm more of a kale salad at home kind of gal.
And I'm more of a McDonald's guy.
Everything looks expensive.
I'm sure they have kale too, probably fancy kale. It's my treat, so don't worry about it. I know, they told me I couldn't bring you, but I insisted.
Fancy kale is tempting, but I've been saving up my cheat calories to invest in something more luxurious tonight. It's going to have cream and sea creatures and maybe fancy rice. Yum, I'm hungry.
Let's go. After the two of you are seated, you notice that Iro's staring at you with a dreamy smile. When you look back, there's a moment where she just smiles and grows a little abashed. She blushes and laughs nervously to herself.
Hey, so there's something I've been wanting to talk to you about.
Oh?
About the other day, at the beach house.
That was fun. I'm thinking about the sound you made when someone licks your... Are you regretting it?
Shh. Wow. Inappropriate much. Anyway, I was thinking about it. And you. And us.
I've been thinking about the same. Hero, neither of us wants to rush into anything. We've both been burned in the past. Us?
I know, you're right, but... This summer, I made a deal with myself that I was going to take more risks. Try more things. Push my boundaries. And right now, you're the wild adventure that I want to risk everything for. I know that when summer ends, you'll be heading home.
Yeah, sadly.
But other than my brother, there's nothing holding me here in Sabrosa. I've always dreamed of packing up everything on my motorcycle and hitting the open road. So maybe when the summer's over, maybe I come with you. And it might work, and it might not, and whatever. But I'm excited to try.
Never looked at that dress before. Wow. That's a nice dress.
What do you say? Do you want to see where this goes?
Yeah, I want to see if this works. I need to think about it. I can't do it, Hero. We can't be together.
Oh my gosh, my heart is racing! This is crazy, right? This is crazy! I'm so on board crazy!
Wait a minute. Don't need the 17th, so. Hero gets up from her seat and walks to your side. She cradles your face and kisses you, your chin resting on her breasts. She smells like mango and kiwi. You raise your arms around her waist and feel the muscle tone of her shoulder blades.
You know what? Screw dinner. Let's go back to my place.
You and Hero both grab your things from the table and leave the restaurant. Oh. She takes you by the hand back to your car, staying in between it and her motorcycle. She drops her jacket and helmet and begins to kiss you with desperate, urgent need. She runs her fingers through your hair, pulling your head to her neck. You kiss and nibble her, your hands cradling her bum.
I want
Damn.
you so bad. Come with me to my place. I want to make love with you.
Damn. Your kissing grows more passionate. Just then, out of the corner of your eye, you see a police car far into the parking lot flashing its lights. The lights flash only a few times, then the car goes dark and pulls out of its spot and drives away. Hero's cell phone rings.
Shit, one sec.
Hero pulls out the phone and looks at the name of the caller.
Oh, it's Eli. One moment.
Eli. Hero steps away and answers.
Eli, hi! What is it? I'm just in the middle of... What? Wait, slow down. What's wrong with that? Okay, hold on. I'll be right there. I'm not that far from the hospital.
Hero hangs up the phone, quickly grabs her riding gear.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on, but Eli says something's wrong with our dad. I'd have to run right now. Rain check? What did you say? Are you joking? You can't say something like that to me.
Ow! Hero stares at you. Fury and scorn and confusion burning in her eyes. She kicks her motorcycle into gear and drives off. Oh shit. You get back in your car and drive home. As you arrive home, your phone rings. You don't recognize the caller's number. You immediately recognize the voice of Cassie's. Her voice sounds hoarse as though she's been crying.
Sweet cheeks. It's me.
Oh shit, I did everything wrong here.
Listen. The cops came and picked me up, and a whole lot of serious shit is going down. I'm probably not gonna see you again, so I'm just calling to let you know. I told them you didn't have anything to do with anything. I'm so sorry. I messed everything up. It was never gonna work out for me.
No, I think I messed everything up.
But thank you for trying. I'll never forget you.
There's no further sound. You never hear Cassie's voice again. Inside your house, you wait for several hours, but you don't hear from Hero again. As the dark of midnight approaches, you know deep down that you have failed. Ooh. The right answer is disguised. It's certain to lose you some points, but the truth will set you free and won't affect your final score. Oh, an arrow totally disappears. Okay, yeah, we're too far gone for that. But we can save from here because this is only 20 seconds, so. Oh. Okay.
Is that your way of saying... Aha! Nice! Yay! Thanks! Huh? What are you... Oh, wow. They were super thorough. It's super fun, actually. I definitely am.
Yeah, we'll skip through
Honestly,
all these.
None. I mean... Ah, yeah.
Hey, let's do this one instead. Mina blushes and rolls her eyes with feigned embarrassment.
Yeah? Well, I was thinking a lot about that too. Actually, I wanted to talk a bit more about it, but I'll save it for now. Probably not the sort of thing to chat about on the clock, with a million cameras nearby.
Good
But,
thinking.
Yeah. Thinking about it, thinking about you. Good times. Well, I should get back to it. I'm due on set in 30 minutes, and the Oh,
Spirit.
really? Well,
Sounds like fun.
well, if hunkering down just...
Hug her back.
It's a box, silly. Good point. Yes! Oh, good job!
Okay, let's save here. We'll save over that. And we're actually going to take a 10-minute break. So let me just come back over here. And we'll turn the desktop audio off because we'll be going on break. And I don't want those two to interfere with each other. Okay, so I'm going to take a 10-minute break. And we're going to get back into this. And we're going to try to continue on with Eero, and hopefully we can get a better outcome than we did last time. So hang tight, and we'll be back in just 10 minutes. So stick around, grab a drink, go stretch, grab a snack, and we'll be right back. Hey, and how about that? We're back exactly on time, not a minute over break. So I hope everyone had a great break. Here we are back and we are ready to play more Hush Hush. Hopefully do better on Eero's date than we did last time. So, yeah. Got my water. Let's get back into it. Okay. Check one thing quickly. Okay, we're good. All right. Go to Elle's house.
Hello.
Hello. We're just gonna power through
silly.
Elle's date here.
Wonderful.
Tea
I'll go fetch
cookies.
them. You know, I think I feel a little... I can't say that I am. Yes, that's what...
and mine.
Ba-do-ba-doo.
Elaborate?
Ah, I'm so sad she didn't get my joke.
Yes. Oh my, very much so. Oh,
There's a new one. Let's try
Oh
it.
wow. I'm so flustered. Not very often, but sometimes. So far, so good. I feel confident. Oh!
In spirit.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, so far we're on our track. Search house for clues. Let's do something different. Elle sits up and locks her eyes on you with loving. That way we're actually doing something.
Thank you. You're incredible.
Finally, only 10 minutes later, she's asleep. You quietly let yourself out. I don't know if I did better or did worse, but I got the no secret, so that's good. Okay. I miss Tamatonga. Weird thing to say during a Hush Hush stream, but I miss Tamatonga, man. He's great. Okay, let's try this again. This time without the oops. You know what I'm saying? Peter, hey, Peter. And let's skip through all this.
It's a small.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my understanding too. I see. Oh, I'll take that as a soft invocation of your Fifth Amendment rights.
Yes.
Listen carefully. I'll lay it all out for you. You're on your way to a date. Yes? Good. Honest.
Your father.
Yes. Good. That's good. I was hoping that's how you would see it. We're done here.
Okay. And over to the restaurant. Yada yada yada. Okay. So how are you doing?
Yeah, sure. Don't even pretend that what I'm wearing matches or whatever. One problem with rainbow hair. It's hard putting together a matching ensemble. Combine that with riding leathers and a boss helmet, and I make Eli cry every time I leave the house. But you know, whatever. They're just clothes. They won't serve us without them. So do what you gotta do. Anyway. Careful. That's how you spread germs.
Holy crap! I'm one suave motherfucker.
Wow. You know, I've never eaten here before. Everything looks expensive.
Look at this one.
Alright, but I'm warning you now. I already decided that today was a cheat day, so I might be a bit pricier than you were expecting.
I mean...
Oh, do you think they have caviar? I don't know what it is, but I've always wanted to try some. Hey, so, about the other day, at the beach house. Shh! Wow! Inappropriate much. Anyway, I was thinking about it. And you, and us. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I don't think I was supposed to do that.
Please. I know things will be hard, but is it me? You don't want me? Did I push you away? No, I need more than that. I deserve more than that.
Yes, you do.
Just tell me the truth. Why don't you want me? Tell me. What did you say? My father forbids you from seeing me.
Yeah?
And you're just doing what he says?
A burning rage comes into Eero's eyes. She stands and slams her palms on the table. The other restaurant patrons are startled into silence and look over to watch the commotion.
Well, here's a little piece of information you need to know about my father. Since you're just doing what he wants anyway, I hate my father. My father is a cruel, heartless, selfish son of a bitch. He's only ever brought me misery.
Yeesh.
It's all his fault. All the worst things in my life are his fault.
Oh crap, I don't think I've ever gotten Eero's secret before.
And I never want to hear from either of you ever again.
Oh, that just hit straight to my heart. I don't think I've ever got this one before. Eero walks to your end of the table and begins to sob. With a frustrated scream, she decks you in the face. You sprawl to the floor. She is surprisingly strong, and the punch blasts you senseless for a few moments. When the haze clears, the restaurant workers are helping you to your feet. You look around, not seeing Eero, and rush for the entrance. You're just in time to see Eero speeding off on her motorcycle. The chances of you pursuing her rental car are non-essential. You stand in silence for some time. One of the waiters offers to call you an ambulance, but you decline. As you walk back to your car, heavy in silence, you spot a police car parked across the parking lot. It flashes its lights for a moment, then goes dark and drives off. The drive home is quiet, and although a sense of doom hangs over you, you feel as though things are not yet over. Ah, distant. Well, I got her fourth secret, but at what price? You're chilling outside playing in the rain. The storm comes and goes in waves, but the puddles stay. It makes you feel better for some reason. Yeah. Okay, before we get too far, let's save this so we're into a new day. It's the 23rd, 24th, 25th. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. Okay, we still have 9 days left to go. You wake and Quill's laying in your arms. Aww. She's telling you they got chilly and that you're a good meat blanket. Well, okay, I'll take it. Then she bounds happily out of your room. We might have some good pickings of her when stream ends. I mean, stream's not ending for another hour, so. Okay, we got Peanut, Mystic, Eero, and Elle. Then we're gonna have a date with who later? Let me check. Yeah. Got a date with Peanut on the 26th already? What? Yowza. Have you been checking weather reports for the last 2 days? Good morning, by the way. They are predicting the incoming storm is going to be one of those once-in-a-lifetime types of storms. Don't forget to bring an umbrella if you go out, and perhaps some type of flotation device. Be safe. I know you think you're the main character out there, but, well, actually, now that I think about it, you know what? Never mind. Be safe, take care, dress warm, have a great day. Hugs. Aww. Hey, gotta make this fast. The event with Elle in the park is a trap. You need 65 suave to survive. There's an important event with Mio tonight. Bring cash and an open mind. Gotta run, literally. Hey. It's me. I kind of thought so. Listen, about the other night. Things got really out of control. Well, I think I'm sorry, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to say it yet. Except for the punching part. I'm sorry about that. Really sorry, I was out of line. But everything else? Well, I need some time to sort everything out. Please don't try to find me. I need time alone. Bye. Oh, that one hurt. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, okay. And now my mood's lifted back up again. I saw on the news that the storm is supposed to calm down a bit this morning. Feel very much like taking a walk. I've been cooped up a bit, and I have a new umbrella, simply begging for a chance to impress. If you're feeling similarly, please feel free to meet me at the park. My umbrella is big enough for two. It'll protect us from the elements. Okay, now my face hurts from smiling. I will spare you from further puns. No, more puns! Hope to see you, but don't worry if you're busy. Take care. Well, I got nothing else on the go, so... Oh shit, what did he say for... I need a certain amount for swab. Oh, I've got 94 swab. I am... Let's do this. As you arrive at the park, the rain begins to let up a little. The dark storm shroud gives way to swaths of meandering, drizzling, inky clouds. That's a hell of a description. As you step out of your car, you see Elle waiting on a park bench. She's twirling a pink parasol, which is much too frilly to be of any practical purpose. Oh boy, here we go with the damn sirens again. I was saying that off the microphone. When she sees you, she waves excitedly and rushes over.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm so happy
Actually, it's still morning, but...
Today. The company is rather wonderful. I find it's quite challenging having an engaging conversation with just yourself.
You don't know me too well, Elle.
Also, people tend to stare. How are you today?
I'm doing well. It's nice to see you. Wow, I didn't know. I don't know what it is, but you look sort of sparkling today.
Oh,
Elle blushes and turns away slightly. She curls a finger in her hair and smiles abashedly.
Well, of all the things that could be any particular day, sparkly is probably one of my favorites.
Good thing
Shall
to
we
be.
walk? Or stroll? I think I would prefer stroll.
Strolling's nice. I'm taking a stroll. Elle bends her elbow, offering for you to take it. You hook your arm in hers, and she hugs you tightly to herself for a moment. The two of you stroll the park for a short while, talking mostly about the weather and how best to dress during a tropical storm. When you round the corner and see Dimitri from the coffee shop handing out free coffee samples.
Ah, my friends.
Dimitri,
Please
you
come
big
to me.
handsome bastard.
Bring me your happy faces, for I would like to pour coffee in them. Haha.
That's a weird thing to say, but it's
Hello,
Dimitri.
How are you today?
Oh, Miss L, I am so wonderful, and even more so now that you have strolled in my path. But wait, what is this? Perhaps Dimitri is interrupting a special moment. The two of you are, how do we say, lovers?
Elle suddenly freezes in surprise and shock. She grips your arm tighter, but you see the color drain from her face, clearly embarrassed.
Well, you see, Dimitri.
Now Elle's face turns a bright shade of red and seems to grow redder with each moment. There's certainly much to love about Elle, but I would say we're closer to sweethearts right now. Elle gasps slightly at your words, which seems to shake her out of her self-conscious panic attack.
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. I did not mean to use such a powerful
Hey,
term.
it's all good, Dimitri. You're still a beautiful man, even though you got a fucking man bun.
So often I am calling everyone lovers. My customers, my plumber, my banker.
It's that fiery Latino passion, you know. Elle hugs your arm to herself and smiles sincerely at Dimitri.
Yes, Dimitri. Love is a strong word, but I look forward to saying it someday.
Aha, yes, Miss L. We all do. And may we all find it someday.
If you don't, you don't.
Here,
That's all I'm saying.
have 2 samples of the best coffee in the park. Drink it and enjoy life.
You and Elle take the drinks and continue on your walk. Elle clings to you. Ooh, +5. Let's see. It's over 100. Oh! Elle clings to you warmly for the whole trip and kisses you softly goodbye when she leaves, twirling her parasol. Yay! That went better than I thought. Okay, the only thing we gotta do is go to the mall. Do I really want to look at the contacts? Okay, L, lovey-dovey. Eero, Cassie, indifferent. Why is Mio... Okay, we got 4 secrets from L. We got 4 secrets from Eero. Okay. Off to the mall then. Likely due to the storm, the mall is not as busy as it usually is. Those of us that are shopping all look fairly dejected and soaking wet. As you pass by the food court, you spot Lotus sitting at one of the tables. She's drinking a smoothie and typing something on her phone. Given how miserable everyone looks, her bright eyes are practically a beacon in the dark, and you can't help but walk up to her and say hi. Hey Lotus, how are you? Finally, a friendly place. This place is downright depressing right now. Coffee here sucks. Yeah. Lotus looks up instantly, a little startled by your voice.
Oh. I mean, I personally don't want to be a judgmental, but the coffee here fills me with sadness and remorse. And that's just not how a coffee should make you feel.
I agree totally.
But anyway, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, all things considered. We had to shut down the Queen Bean this week. It's actually too dangerous for foot traffic.
No, how am I supposed to get my stat
We've
boost?
actually made it off the beach, across the street, and splashed our door. It's nuts out there.
This storm is ruining everything good in my life. Yeah, I know. I stood outside with my face pressed against the glass for over an hour this morning. Maybe he's just waving hello?
Oh no, you
And-
poor baby! You poor decaffeinated lost soul!
I know, right?
I'm so sorry that it's always the innocents that suffer when the coffee shops at the close. Hey, listen. I'm actually glad I ran into you today. I have something I wanted to tell you. Just before we closed, someone came in to talk to me, and they asked me a bunch of questions about you.
What do they look like? What do they ask? Was it an older lady? It might have been my mom.
It was a tall guy in sunglasses and a fancy suit. I'd never seen him before. Among many other questions, he asked me whether or not you and I have been dating. That's when I got really wigged out. So I asked Dimitri to go kick him out of the store for me. I haven't seen the guy since, but I wanted you to know what he had been asking, and if you know what it was all about.
I'm not sure. Probably the tax man. I owe taxes. He's hard to elude. Probably tried to hit on you, but was super awkward about it.
Well, if I see him again, I'll let you know. He made me super uncomfortable.
Thanks, sweetie.
So I hope I don't.
Just then, Lotus looks at her phone and eeks.
I'm late! Time got away from me. See you later. Don't get caught out in the rain.
You too. She rushes off. After returning to the real world of mostly dismal people, you decide to leave them all and head somewhere less depressing, maybe a graveyard. Evening! And we've got a date with Cassie. Yeah, her. Hey! I'm going to be doing a stream tonight. If you're feeling up to it, I'd like you to watch it. Just so everything is out in the open. I want you to see me. But you don't have to. I respect whatever you want to do. I'll send you the link. Talk soon. We're gonna save first. We're gonna save right here. And then we're gonna go do date with Cassie. You drive up to the mall to pick up Cassie, after she insisted last minute that she needed to get her hair done. Luckily, it's not very busy, and you find a loading zone to park temporarily while you wait for her. Surprisingly, she steps out of the front entrance just as you pull up, and for a moment, you don't recognize her. Obviously somewhat self-conscious, Cassie walks over to the car with her hands folded in front of her. She looks amazing.
Good evening. Are you the carriage I sent for?
Wow, Cassie, you look amazing. Yes, though we should hurry. I turn to a frog at midnight. Beautiful always, but breathtaking in particular.
Oh gosh, you're gonna make me blush. You really know how to make a girl feel wanted. You know that? Well, I'm starved. It's been a coffee and gummy bear kind of day. I need protein stat!
Oh, get that cute tush in here. The drive out to the winery is pleasant. Although the weather has been rainy recently, today the air is calm and brisk. Cassie puts a few songs on she wants you to listen to and sings along. A lot of classic rock and trashy pop songs. At one point, she leans way over to smell your cheek, then compliments your deodorant and gives you a smooch. Works out in the end. She finds this particularly funny and laughs for the last 6 or 7 minutes of the drive. When you arrive at the winery, it's much more chill than usual. There are no fancy parties, and the small restaurant has set up tables throughout the vineyard for extra ambiance. As you're escorted to your table, Cassie appears nervous.
Good lord, look at this place tonight. I've got everything all fancy tonight. Oh, look at the lights. Hey, listen, I just wanted to say thanks for taking me out again. I know
I read that as making me out.
Had its bumps, but you're a real trooper for sticking with me.
No sweat, I just got over the embarrassment. It's all good. It's my pleasure, Cassie. I enjoy every moment we spend together. I was looking for a reason to dress up and show off the goods.
Well, I feel like sometimes I sort of put that to the test.
A little bit.
But I promise to be on my best behavior, so that you'll take me out to even more fancy places.
Huh. More fancy. The two of you sit, and a waiter pours you each some wine. You can tell Cassie is somewhat uncomfortable as she fidgets and pulls at her own hair. She notices you noticing her and stops. She immediately has a sheepish look.
Sorry, I'm just so worried about doing something wrong, or saying something rude.
Cassie, be yourself.
When I was really young, my Nona took me out to a real fancy place and told me I could order anything I wanted. So I decided to order pizza. 'Cause, you know, pizza, it's flippin' great.
Pizza's fantastic.
When I said it, she gasped so loud and the waiter laughed at me. And then they both gave me lectures on how that's not the kind of food you order at fancy places. The other night, when I joked about ordering cheeseburgers, well, that was my sorry
And it
attempt at
worked
charming
because I loved it.
mistress. I swear I'm developing a complex now. Fancy places make me nervous.
It'll be fine. Don't even worry. Order whatever you like. I can't read the menu myself. I'm gonna have to just point and pray. Don't be nervous. You're beautiful, sharp, ferocious, and utterly charming. Cassie goes quiet for a moment, a soft blush coming to her cheeks. You notice she twirls her hair a little and looks away. A bashful look you've never really seen before.
What are you trying to do to me over here? You're gonna make me blush redder than a radish. Jeez, Lou.
It's working.
You're sweet. And quite observant, I must say. We'd better make with some small talk before I hyperventilate or something.
So, how's work going? I noticed that you didn't acquire your dress tonight as usual. How's Alice D doing recently?
Oh god, that girl. She's fine. Literally made of stone. Nothing gets under her skin. Liliana so much as growls at me, and I'm in a whirling dervish of anger and contempt all day. But last week, Alice literally gets robbed at knife point. She's laughing about it an hour later. She's made of stern stuff, only it's also very soft. 'Cause I mean, let's face it.
Cassie raises her hands, miming two vast orbs in front of her chest. Oh.
She was asking about you, by the way.
Two of you are friends, right? Well, I mean, things don't work out between us. I was gonna ask. Can't tell if you two are tight or just colleagues.
Colleague is a $5 word to describe our working relationship. We're
Besties?
accomplices.
Accomplices. Got it.
By the way, if this is some wacky way to inquire if I'd be down with a threesome with you two, the answer is no.
Damn it!
Although I can assure you she would be. With bells and ropes and whatever Quasimodo bullshit you want to throw in. I'm way too vanilla for the likes of her. I wonder if they have good Prosecco here.
So how's work going?
I don't know.
I think those two are bad answers, so I'm not even gonna try them.
I mean, I could ask you the same.
I mean, you could.
My place is just, well, I feel like it maybe tells a little bit too much about me.
And that's bad how?
It's hard to deny you're not trashy when you bring people back to your trash nest, you know?
The waiter returns to take your order. Cassie immediately becomes more nervous, pulling at her hair again. Just relax, it'll be okay. You got this, girl. Cassie looks over at you, seemingly in surprise. She lets out a chuckle. and rolls her shoulders, trying to relieve tension. You place your order, and Cassie takes a deep breath.
Beg your pardon, sir. I'm not very good at reading French.
I actually think it's Italian, but...
Some of this looks more Italian than French, so now I'm second guessing what I'm reading. Can you tell me what the Neapolitan Margarita Esposito is?
The waiter tells her it's a flatbed margarita prepared in a wood-fire oven in the Naples tradition.
It's a fancy pizza?
Cassie looks through her menu for a moment, stunned. Then she bursts into laughter.
Oh my god!
The waiter looks surprised and somewhat stunned, then looks at you. Breaking a roaring laughter with her. The waiter fidgets a little uncomfortably, but waits for the two of you to finish. Before she's finished, Cassie rises from her spot and walks over to you. She's now laughing so hard there are tears in her eyes. She places her hands on her chest with an enormous breath. When she reaches your side of the table, she leans in and gingerly kisses you. Her fingers, recently manicured, caress the side of your head, and her kiss is soft and warm and full of life. Finally, her laughter abating, she sits back in her seat.
Oh god, I can't believe it! I beg your pardon, good sir. That was a bit of an inside joke. I would very much like to order your fancy pizza.
The waiter smiles broadly, writes it down, and reminds you that the vineyard is for joy and romance. He scoots off and Cassie raises her glass.
Here's to joy and romance, I guess.
Here's to you.
Right back at you, sweet cheeks.
The dinner goes well. Cassie raves over the fancy pizza and calls it God's gift to the world. At one point, soft music begins to play on speakers hidden in the vines. Cassie smiles happily.
Do you want to dance? Just a little bit?
Absolutely.
This is the most romantic junk I've ever seen. I want to have the full experience. I warn you, I'm wearing 2 left heels.
I'm wearing 2 right shoes, so
If I
hey.
step on you, those heels are sharp. They're going straight through.
You and Cassie stand cheek to cheek and dance. The song is soft and slow, and the fabric of Cassie's dress feels unworldly in your hands.
This is so nice.
That's one of my favorite pictures right there.
I wish this is how it always was. Look at me. You're turning me soft. I'm letting you.
Why can't you be soft? I didn't do anything. I was just nice to a pretty girl. I stumbled into her dressing room and saw her changing.
Never see that. Just proves my point. How was someone not supposed to fall for someone else when that's the way they talk to them?
Cassie goes quiet for a while, and you catch out the corner of your eye that she's holding a sad gaze as you dance. After a few moments, just as you're considering to say something, she whispers something.
Can I tell you why? I'm not soft.
Oh, holding you right now.
Story.
You can tell me anything.
Because I want to tell you something I've never told anyone. The house I grew up in wasn't a happy place. I won't bore you with too many details. My mom had a lot of problems, and my stepdad was a drinker. Don't worry, he didn't put his hands on me or nothing, but he sure didn't like me. Even when I was 7, I was full of fire and brimstone, and I let him have it.
Oh, it only got worse over time.
We used to scream at each other so late and so long, that the cops would drop by to break it up. Our nearest neighbors were almost 1,000 feet from us. We were loud!
Well, you just got that kind of a booming voice.
Anyway, I started getting into trouble in and out of school. Started skipping school. Started hanging around bad people. And my stepdad, well, he had had enough. He kicked me out. I spit in his face and he clocked me good. I had a black eye for a month. But I gave him one too before I ran off. So as far as I'm concerned, I came out ahead in that fight.
That sucks. I'm sure it was just a phase, and you evened out into a fancy gal.
Ha! No. But I sure have some regrets years later. Anyway, I was out on my ass with no money, no place, no nothing. So I left the boonies and came to town, looking for a place to go. And that's when I met Mel. Mel found me in a bus station, stealing quarters out of the candy machines and chasing off the animals, offering me $5 for a good time. She took me in and fed me pizza. It was good pizza. Kinda stale, but you know, pizza. Mel was older than me. I think she was 40. But she lived on the streets and did her best to help anyone she could stay warm and dry. She was good people. Like you. Yeah, I'm getting to that part. I bunked at Mel's place for almost 4 years. She made sure I never ended up in some pimp's menagerie or doing hard drugs under the overpass for an escape. She was my guardian angel. And one day, there was a lump. Right here.
Cassie pokes you in the chest, just beneath your left nipple.
And then my guardian angel got really sick. And then Mel needed a whole lot of help. See, that lump wasn't what you'd call the OG cancer. It was part of a gang. Breast, pelvis, rib. Things went from bad to worse real fast. And just the ride to the hospital alone took all the money she had. And she was just about making up her mind not to fight it when I told her not to worry. If she fought, I'd fight too. If she hung in there, I would figure out the money. I would look after her, take care of her, and make her soup and change her diapers if I needed to. Because I loved her so much. So I did. I found the money. And got a house already, put ramps in and bars near the toilet and everything.
Cassie stops for a moment. A wild and desperate sadness flutters inside of her, and suddenly pours out in a sob.
And then she died anyway! She died. Only 5 weeks later. Her hair didn't even fall out. I already had wigs for her to wear. She was just gone. I didn't even see her that day. It got suddenly bad overnight.
Cassie sobs into your chest for a while, her whole body shuddering with the effort.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was gonna.
You have absolutely nothing to be sorry.
I haven't cried about this in years. I didn't expect it all to come back and hit so hard. But I've never told another person all this out loud. Anyway, I was left without anywhere to go and a pretty big bill to settle. The hospital was going to return a bunch of it, but then they would have looked into where it came from in the first place, and... well, I didn't get the money from no guardian angel, I'll tell you that. Yeah, you got it. Bit of a get paid first, work later sort of arrangement. I owe a lot of money to these people, and I can't skip town or else...
Or else they'll find you.
Well, let's just say they have their own way of collecting debts. I just wanted you to know. I trust you, and I guess I wanted you to know what was going on. Why I made some of my decisions. You know? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I guess. And if you think any less of me for any of this, I hope maybe seeing more of the picture will explain some of it. I just needed someone to tell. You're just a charming person who decided to drop into my life. Like an angel.
Cassie leans against your shoulder again, and the two of you dance a while longer. After a long dance in each other's arms, a new song pops on with a bit of swing and wakes Cassie from a dreamy stupor.
Oh, whoa! Look at the time! We've been awkwardly making circles for a while now. I should get home. I've got a meeting tonight, an important one. Can we split? Awesome. I'll meet you at the car. I've gotta check my makeup.
You look fine. Cassie is quiet for most of her ride home. She stares out the window at the sky, which has become more clouded, as the forecast mentioned.
It's gonna be a bad storm this year. I get this feeling in my knees. The worse it is, the worse the storm will be. I'm gonna be one wise-ass witch living in the woods someday. I promise you that.
When you arrive at her place, an apartment above the pizzeria, Cassie looks at you with a strange expression, of sadness and desire. She leans over in her car seat and kisses you. She rubs the side of her thumb along your jawline, and for a moment, she's your entire world. When she finishes, she looks at you and smiles, and then she frowns.
Maybe. It might be best for us to break up. Look, I know how it sounds. Tonight was incredible. Literally one of the best nights of my life. But things are getting hot on my end. People I work for, they're taking a closer look at the people around us. And I'm afraid there's some stuff they're gonna find out about me that'll make me
A target?
unemployable.
Or that.
Everyone is not in the game. There's a good chance of getting hurt now. I don't want that. I can't stand the thought of you getting hurt. So, I want you to know how I feel. And then I want you to walk away.
As you wish. Then let me end the game. I'm not leaving you. And get out, Cassie. Come with me.
No! There's no way I'm letting you throw all the good stuff in your life away. Listen to me. You're a good person. The stupid life I'm living. It's 'cause I'm not. I've done messed up shit, and now I'm paying for it. So bad people over here. Bad people and desperate people. But you're neither of those things. Don't be stupid. Just say goodbye to me. Kiss me and let's be done with it.
I'm not letting you go, Cassie. Hey, I can handle myself. Alright? Don't worry. Cassie pulls away to resist your kiss, utterly furious that you would kiss her at a time like this. But you slip your arm around her waist and keep the awkwardness rolling. And as you predicted, in a moment she melts and kisses you back. In fact, for a few dreamy moments, her kisses become rather passionate and have a "take me, I'm yours" vibe. Yeah. But a moment later, she pulls away and says,
God damn you. All right. But only because
I mean, with stats like these, I ain't worried.
maybe you like me as much as I like you.
That's a safe bet. Cassie pushes you as far as she can, being seated next to you, and thinks. And so you might tackle her while she's distracted.
All right, I need you to know that this was the worst decision of my life. But I'm not gonna stop you from making it. I just want you to know. I don't think it's worth it. For me. But I'll let you make the decision. Go home. Think about it. And if you decide you want in...
Cassie types a message in her phone, and it pops up on yours.
Come to this address in 2 hours. Just know that. They make you do things if you want to join. And I don't know how bad they'll be about it.
Alright, I'll consider it. I'll see you in 2 hours.
Think about it. And don't come looking all sexy.
Well, that's gonna be difficult.
Press down. I'll see you soon.
You go home to change and to prepare. Quill is there playing with the cord of the kitchen blinds. She seems happy. You decide to take most of the cards out of your wallet and pack a knife. You're not sure if it's a good idea or a bad idea. Probably both. After enough time has passed, you get back in your car and drive to the address Cassie gave you. During the drive, the rain comes and goes. At one moment, gentle, almost non-existent. The next, in a wild crescendo. As though the storm is selectively angry at the world, lashing out, mad as hell, then going quiet. No, not gonna say. You cross several train tracks and reach your destination. The back of your mind makes a wrong side of the tracks jokes you don't find particularly funny. Finally, the place you're headed to comes into view. It's a large foreboding warehouse, obviously abandoned. Even as you step out of your car, you can hear sounds coming from inside, music, yelling. You walk up and cautiously look inside.
What's cooking good looking?
Oh, hey, Alice. Alice's voice startles you. You flail a little more than you're comfortable with in reply.
So, I wasn't really expecting this to happen. Cassie's been saying you're neat meat, that you want to join the family business and make a name for yourself, or something. True?
True enough, I guess.
I see. Well, tell me, did Cassie tell you that she considers this the worst decision of her life?
She didn't, but I pretty much got the gist of it.
Did she happen to mention that, were it not for an unfortunate and untimely closure of the strip club I used to work at, I would also have avoided this line of work like the plague? And did she mention that there are no health or dental benefits?
No, I didn't mention that one.
If none of that scares you away, then follow me.
Alice brings you into the warehouse, where you see a group of delinquents hanging out. Most of them are smoking, hanging out on an old couch. At a nearby table, you see Liliana talking to someone with several rolls of money in front of her. Cassie is with Liliana, standing behind her, in her jacket and cap.
She's a bit of a trophy around here. Cassie, I mean. All the kids have a thing for her, but they're more afraid of Liliana. They learn pretty quick not to mix business and pleasure. Though they don't know it, but Cassie can take care of herself.
What are they gonna make me do? We'd be here if she could do it on her own.
It's a bit different for everyone. I mean, they probably won't make you do what I did, which was mostly a bunch of math involving stash cutting. I don't think Liliana is going to ask you to jump her or anything, but just brace yourself. You're seen as a bit of a threat.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. At that moment, Liliana finishes up with the person she's talking to, and Cassie taps her on the shoulder. Cassie points you out, and Liliana nods. The two of them walk over together. Cassie making no outward expression. Liliana looking very much like a lion about to strike.
So, you're the stranger. I've seen you around.
Yeah, you threatened me at Dorian's party.
Cassie tells me you want to get paid. She says you know how to keep your mouth shut. And you can fight. Is all that right?
Yeah, that's not half. Yeah, where's your boss?
I don't believe you. I know a punk ass when I see one. Let's find out if I'm wrong. We gotta make sure you're not a cop. Test is a little different for everyone. Pretty straightforward. Dan, come here.
One of the delinquents walks over. You recognize him from your first date at the mall with Cassie.
Hey, I know this bitch!
Shut up. Dan is also new. He just joined last week. He also turned 17 last week. I want you two to fight. Whoever wins moves on to the next round.
What?
He's a kid.
But I already... You know what? Screw it. You want me to beat the crap out of this punk? That's a big hell yeah from me.
He's just a kid.
Yeah, that's why it's illegal. Make it happen.
Dan circles you. He wrenches his neck to the side, cracking it loose, then laughs.
I owe you this from a few weeks ago. You're gonna bleed, bitch.
Grapple Dan. As Dan comes at you with a punch, you duck low and tackle him. At first he laughs, bringing his fist down on your back, widening his stance to avoid falling. And you execute a perfect suplex. You slam down on the ground, arching your back to its fullest. Before he can recover, you maneuver him into a rear naked choke. He tries to pull your arm away, but he's no match for your strength. He taps your arm for a sec, then quickly loses consciousness. You're released before doing any permanent damage.
Nice moves.
See, I'm an MMA fighter.
Step 2 is easy.
And a wrestler. Liliana snaps her fingers, and one of the other delinquents carefully hands her a syringe. Ooh, not a syringe.
What this is?
Looks like dark chocolate. Oh, hey, that's my mom's medicine. Weird.
Yeah, it's Rapture. Take it. Stick him.
She points down at Dan.
Got it?
I can't give this to a kid. You're a monster. I don't waste anything. All around you, members of the gang react with shock and surprise. Cassie gasps, and even Liliana looks shocked for a moment.
Respect, stranger. But that's going to make this next part a lot harder. Okay, last step. Fight me. Do it, and you're in.
Lily, this isn't necessary. That H is gonna mess with them too much.
You never know. Might help.
It'll turn me into the Incredible Hulk.
Ready?
Struggle to remain conscious. Fight as best you can. You wait for Liliana to swing, and you manage to dodge her attack. You see frustration flare across her expression. She swings again, but you're already swinging your uppercut. You catch her on the chin and actually manage to lift her off the ground with the force of your blow. A weaker chin and she would have fallen unconscious. But Liliana laughs.
Hey, that's a good hit. You're pretty good.
She hits you, but it barely matters. The drugs have already done their work. You fall and everything goes dark. You awaken suddenly in a cold sweat. You quickly hear Cassie's voice.
It's okay. I'm here.
You look around. You're in your room. It's dark. Cassie is undressed. She was sleeping next to you. You ask what happened, and Cassie hesitates for a moment.
You're in. Liliana was impressed. Now, rest.
Cassie gently presses you to the bed. You fall asleep again. You can hear the storm pounding rain outside, and the sound ferries you back to sleep almost instantly. Cassie is gone by the time you awake several hours later. What time is it? Oh, we got plenty of time. While you're on your computer, you immediately get a notification that Mio's livestream will be starting in a few minutes. Taking care to turn on your VPN and sign in with a dummy email account, you set your username to Rapid the Porcupine and join the stream. A girl in a mask comes on screen. You recognize it's Mio right away. She's speedrunning Mega Woman 4.
The strat here is to wall clip through the stage just enough to hit the end zone trigger without falling out of bounds. So it might look like I'm just humping the wall for a few seconds, but I swear that's just the glitch.
Glitch.
Members only streaming hasn't started yet, I promise. Lol. I know. I use that joke every stream. I only have like 4 jokes, so go easy on me, chat. Okay, here we go.
You indeed watch Mega Woman bump the wall 8 or 9 times. Mio purses her lips in concentration.
I'll get it, but I don't think I'm on pace for PB.
Is it me or does that look like a boob? I just noticed that now, and I've played this game like 4 or 5 times. Mega Woman bumps several more times, and she suddenly clips into the wall. The screen flashes mission complete.
Yay! Good job, Mega Woman! Keep doing that, and you'll pay off your college loans in no time. Speaking of college loans, it's actually time for me to sign off and start the members-only stream. Yeah, I know. Send me all your internet hate. But your tears don't buy me energy drinks, so I gotta put up the paywall. I get it. I'm evil. Rawr. But in all seriousness, thank you so much for subbing and watching my stream. I couldn't do it without you. I'm so happy you spent time with me today. Okay, Gamer Galaxy out. Bye!
The stream cuts out and a different screen pops up that says, become a member to access member-only content. Warning, you must be an adult to access this content. Well, it's only $100. You enter your credit card information and hit accept. When the stream loads, Mio is there speaking to the chat.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Foible 3. But really, I love any game that lets you marry 12 waifus and customize their hair. I'm just saying, if a game has waifus and hair customization, I'm there. I don't care if it's matching 3 or fighting skeletons. Yo, thanks Rapid the Porcupine for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the stream.
It's a legend true. Beautiful girls can play video games. When does the loot stuff happen? Long time lurker, first time sub.
Right? You'd better go grab your fedora just in case you want to tip it to me later. But seriously, I appreciate the sub. It makes things so much easier for me. I can't even tell you how grateful I am.
Mio pauses a moment, her gaze off her screen as she clicks through a program on her computer. Then she turns back and gives the camera a wink.
All right, time to get into uniform.
The soundtrack suddenly changes, switching to a song much more burlesque and saucy. Mio stands up, turns away, and changes outfits off screen. There's a sudden uptick in donations in the chat. A dozen small tips pop up on the screen, along with $50 tip from GG is everything.
Okay, slow down everyone. I was just getting my game face on. Alright, welcome everyone to Seductive Speedrunning, my members only channel. Usually I have a bunch of achievements I'm working on, but today is a little different. Today we're doing the pay to win auction. Once a month, I auction off a personal one-on-one session as part of a sexy speedrun. Whomever wins gets to pick what we get up to. I'll game, I'll chat, I'll take requests. The money for the auction goes half to my bills, but I always donate the other half to local wildlife charities. Because someone needs to get naked for animals. We'll be starting the auction in a few minutes. I just need to take a super short break and I'll be right back. Play nice, I'll BRB.
Mio gets up and leaves. Meanwhile, the chat is flashing by fairly quickly, and you read what the other bidders are saying. While most of the comments are pretty cringy and thirsty, you notice that there's the usual mix of sarcasm and support you've come to expect from the internet. Reviewing GG is Everything's message, though, you notice something that some of them stand out. Galaxy, why didn't you stream last week like you said you would? You never explained yourself. I want to know what you were doing. Galaxy, did you get my DM? I need you to answer me right away. Gigi, you need to kick most of these losers from this chat. Everyone who's donated at least $1,000 are filth. Gigi, don't ignore me. I need you to answer my question. Gigi's Everything, you need to tone it down. You're borderline rude right now. After a few moments, GG is Everything types back. You better watch what you say to me. I'll cut you to pieces, you rat. The rest of the chat swoops in with woes and messages telling to cool it. Some of the chat even gives you a thumbs up. Someone private messages you, warning you just to leave him alone, and that he's crazy. Mio comes back on camera shortly after, humming a certain Russian puzzle game theme. She quickly reads the chat, and you can see a look of concern briefly cross her face.
Okay, we're ready to start. Does everyone remember the rules? This is the pay-to-win speedrun auction, which means it's evil and shady and terrible, but it's for a good cause. I'll be playing Endless Running Mechanical Pegasus. If I beat my PB, then you all lose and I get to laugh at you. But if I lose, then you guys get bragging rights, and you get to make fun of me for letting saucy thoughts overcome my competitive gaming spirit. And whoever has donated the most by the end wins the special prize, which is the one-on-one session. All right, get your bets set. I'll load up the game, flip the on switch, and the competition is go.
The chat fills with catcalls and fans telling her that she's going to lose. For the most part, everyone is joking around, trying their best to flirt with Mio. The title for Endless Running Mechanical Pegasus appears, and Mio selects New Game. Her mouse hovers above the button that says Begin the Magic.
All right, ready, set, go! Oh.
Just as Mio hits the start button, there's a flood of donations, most around $5 to $10. Mio gasps and laughs.
Ah! Okay, we're going. Focus, Mio.
As soon as you click confirm on your larger donation, a large pop-up appears saying that you've done an Omega attack. Mio's laugh quickly transforms into a quick gasp as she takes her eyes off the screen for just a moment.
Jeez, Rapid the Porcupine. Let a girl warm up first. Thanks for, everything. Phew. Okay, the next kingdom is coming up. This is the first stage with the Medusa heads, so you've got a better shot of winning if you distract me here. Good luck!
As Mio Pegasus leaps into the dungeon, a large donation shot suddenly pops up on the screen. It says, GG is Everything has donated $1,000, Omega attack. Mio gasps and holds her breath for a few seconds.
Oh, wow. That must have been a donation from GG is Everything.
Am I gonna get kicked off Twitch for this? Mio quickly checks the screen. She seems a little breathless, and her cheeks are flushed from the adrenaline.
Yeah, I was right. Thanks, Gigi. You always have a way of making an entrance.
A flood of smaller donations kicks in, and Mio sticks out her tongue before turning back to the game. Donate $5,000 in $500 bursts. With a little script doctoring, you set up 10 times $500 donations fire off in rapid succession. As soon as you activate the script, the auction pops up. The auction pop-ups explode on screen, and Mio reacts immediately. Mio barely keeps her Pegasus on course, her breathing becoming erratic.
Holy crap. Who did that?
Mio checks the chat, laughing when she sees the shocked and hyped reactions from the rest of chat.
Jeez, Rapid. That was one hell of a flex. Oh my. I'm a little lightheaded. I actually can't believe I managed to keep going. It's definitely not your lucky day, Rapid. Normally that would have definitely worked, but I'm on fire today.
Light it up, light it up. As the next kingdom loads, you catch Mio twirling her hair absent-mindedly, smiling to herself. You suddenly receive a direct message from GG is Everything. Hey punk, just what the hell are you trying to pull? If you think you're going to steal the one-on-one from me, you're wrong. You'd better reconsider trying. Oh yeah? Or else what? Bitch, I got cash for days. Here, have some. You're gonna regret that. As Mio starts the next kingdom, GG is Everything makes another Omega attack. I just funded his Omega attack. When pop-up appears, GG is Everything donated $8,000. Mio almost drops her controller, gasping. The energy bar next to her portrait maxes out. Mio throws her head back, and you only have a split second to act. You quickly send Mio screenshots of what GG is Everything said to you. She doesn't spot them before the large donation causes her to drop her controller. Mio's Pegasus goes crashing into the beige troll with a gruesome "you died" screen appears. She did not beat her personal best. After a few moments of breathing heavy in her chair, she looks over at the camera and smiles.
You jerks. I was doing really well. Well, it looks like GG is everything won the auction again with a crazy donation of...
Nope. Mio's face grows concerned as she reads through something on her screen. GG is everything starts spamming the chat. Galaxy, kick the chat. Start one-on-one right away. Hurry.
GG, do you mind explaining what this is?
Mio quickly drags a screenshot you send her on screen.
GG, I've talked to you so many times about this crap. You can't treat everyone like this. We're all here to have a good time. We don't need this kind of crap making everything toxic. I'm sorry, but I gotta permaban you. I'll refund you your money. Please don't come back.
Yay! Before GG's Everything can respond, Mio has refunded their money and kicked them from the server.
I'm sorry about that, everyone. I've given GG way too much slack with this stuff. And I'm sorry. But I don't care how much money he drops. He can't treat you guys like that.
Hell yeah. Despite the chat sending her immediate support, you see a look of frustration, a frustrated sadness cross her expression for a few moments. After clicking through the donation, Mio pauses for a moment to type a message, then smiles.
Alright everyone, as you can see from the results, it looks like Rapid the Porcupine won the auction.
By default.
Congratulations, Rapid! You're, really good at donating.
I got money to spend.
As I mentioned earlier, half of tonight's donations will go to charities for animals. The rest will help me afford ramen and new cosplay. Thanks again to everyone who joined me tonight. Rapid, please stay logged in. I'll set us up a private room. Good night, everyone. Gamer Galaxy signing off.
The chat fills with messages, smirks, and tears, and soon goes quiet.
So, Rapid, it's just the two of us now. Did you, enjoy the show? Sorry, that always sounds really weird, saying stuff like that after such an active session.
I enjoyed it. You're really hot. I mean, combine two of my favorite things, donating money and running Pegasuses. What's up with GG's Everything? Seems pretty unhinged.
Wow, we have so much in common.
Oh yeah, look at that suave. Oh, I like it.
Well, Rapid, the night is young and the time is yours. Since this is your first one-on-one, you're probably not totally sure what's up, but I'm all yours. What would you like to do?
Oh, if Mio could only say that to me. I mean, what did I say?
Can I do something special for you? Your pick.
I've got a few hours. Let's play a game. Would you mind walking me through how to build a good PC? I'll watch you try on cosplay.
Like, really? Like, really? That is hilarious. I've never been asked to provide sexy tech support. This is exciting new territory.
Does that mean yes? Please, I'm too scared to ask the internet, but you have to be nice, right? Just kidding. I want to watch you try on cute cosplay. Does that mean yes?
Absolutely. Hold on, I'll grab some common tools and components I've got laying around. I'm going all out here. Oh, and let me know if my boobs are too distracting or whatever.
No, they're just fine. You and Mia wind up spending hours talking about PC components, a topic she seems particularly passionate about.
And then, yeah, you're basically done. I mean, you could still pick a bunch of aesthetic upgrades, but I usually start with those. I suppose we kind of skip them. Oh, wow, look at the time. I should hit the hay. But thank you so much. This was the weirdest but coolest one-on-one session I've ever had. It'll be hard to beat. Will I see you at the next auction? I promise you don't need to pay me if you just want to hang out and play games. I'll give you a coupon for those.
I'll be there.
Awesome! Good night.
Oh, the way she says goodnight. Mio turns off the stream and you stand up from your computer chair for the first time in several hours. You awaken your alarm. It's local news. Tell residents of Rosa to hunker down. Then an ad for the mall comes on, declaring 50% off umbrellas. Hey! So I'll get the 5,000 I got. I'll get the 5,000 back for what I gave Gigi as everything. Okay, we got an event with Peanut at the mall. We'll just go through these quickly and then we'll end for the day. I had a really bad dream last night. Oh, Peanut. I don't want to share details, but it was one of those extremely vivid dreams. Two weird-looking angels, girls with wings, Valkyries. Well, anyway, they just kept asking me about all these weird questions about foxes and serpents. Anyway, sorry. I usually try to perk up first thing in the morning, but I'm a bit of a funk myself. Don't fret, Peanut. It was just a dream. Yeah, I know. Just the brain doing its thing. I just wish it hadn't felt so real. Anyway, let's not dwell on midsummer dreams. Now that my head is clear, I just want to know I'm thinking about you. Have a great day, my... Sorry, sent that one early. Sorry, I sent that one earlier. Well, you wonder what I was going to type. LOL. Hugs. I'm not getting a clear picture of my crystal ball. I'm going to tell you this really quickly in case things start getting weird. It is possible to date every girl, find every secret, but every one of my hints. Date every side. By every one of my hints, date every side, score perfect, and score perfect on every date. You don't need to do all these things to get the best ending. But how to get the best ending? Well, that's a bit beyond my power of my hintoscope. I think you'll need to get them straight from the crystal ball, so to speak. Good luck, and suave, all the skills. You're gonna need them. Cheers. So, you're in now. You're in the game. And part of me is so sorry. I feel like I'm going to break down and bawl my eyes out. But there's another part of me that wonders if maybe you're my way out. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to do something I normally don't do. I'm going to hope. What's wrong with hoping? And I hope most of all you haven't made a terrible mistake. I guess we'll see. I'm glad you're with me, though. Thank you for the most incredible day of my life. Thank you. Aww. Okay, we just have Peanut at the mall. One quick look through our contacts. Everything's good with Elle. Everything's not so good with Eero. Everything's great with Cassie. Everything's good with Mio. We still have one date with her. Okay, I think we can call it for today. So I will come back over here. I'll come over to the just chatting screen. We'll keep it on the nice, gentle music. And while we do that, one more time, go check me out on all my socials. You get your Irish Bandit merchandise from my Irish Band shop on Fourth Wall. You can pick up a copy of my novel Shade Falling over on Amazon. You can buy me a coffee. You can go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And while you're subscribing over on YouTube, you can subscribe over to the Level 1 Lounge podcast. We had 2 live streams go up this past week, so you can check them out there. And last but not least, I'm an official affiliate with Streamily, where you can get autographs from some of your favorite celebrities. You can go there, check to see who they have. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII like myself, John Eric Bentley, who plays Barrett, Eric Lindbeck, who plays Jesse, and Brianna White, who plays Aerith, are all on Streamily, so you can get autographs from them. You can get them pre-signed, you can get them signed live, whatever your heart desires. Yeah, and that will do it for the stream. So let's go see who we're going to go raid. Let's go He's only been on for an hour. But he's a great musician, great singer, great great guitar player. We are going to go right into John Oakwood. He was into the stream earlier, so we're going to shout him out quickly. He is playing music. You can go follow him there. What's he playing currently? Oh, he's currently playing Yesterday. Oh, he's got Simple Man by Leonard Skinner coming up, so go check him out. All right, so thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow with Friday. It's Friday the 13th, and we're doing something really special tomorrow. We're going to be playing a couple demos of a couple games that I've been looking out for. So we will be playing them tomorrow during stream. Then I'll be back on Saturday with more Final Fantasy VIII. We should be ending that, and then we'll be back Sunday with more Hush Hush. So be sure to join me for that. If you're not already following, be sure to hit that follow button. I'm hoping to make affiliate this year, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we're about to go right into John Oakwood, so let's go say hi to him. I have been the Bandit. You have been fantastic, and I will talk to you again tomorrow for some frightening demos.